Women play a pivotal role everywhere they are, in their households, their communities, workplaces, and they are a vital partner in nation building. Women have always been seen as homemakers and nothing more outside of that. After Papua New Guinea received its political independence in September 16, 1975, women started to make their presence known at the political level. In 1977, when PNG conducted its first election as an independent sovereign state, a total of 10 women contested. Out of that, 3 were elected into the first House of Assembly. They were Waliato Cloves, late Nahau Rooney, and Dame Josephine Abijah. Dame Abijah remained in politics, winning again the 1997 election and remained until the year 2000.
You have to make a decision. I've already been to 3 elections and the regional seats, and I need to help other people, other women. I don't think you should be greedy and keep on going in, and I want to really help the women to get in. There are some young girls who come in very much brighter, and they can do a lot of things. Yes. So I really think women should get in there and talk about things that are of interest to the women and to the country, because you can't separate the women from men. I think those things will not get us in. We need to work ourselves with our women. You have to get into the community, stay with them, dance with them, eat with them, even fight with them if they want to fight you. These are the things that will make your women and men too. They'll look at you and say, "Oh, she's doing all right."
Women have always played an important role in politics, government, business, and other positions of leadership. However, they have often been dominated by males through massive cultural factors and other contributing aspects. The 10th Parliament saw an all-male affair with no female MPs on the floor of Parliament. In the recent 2022 National General Election, over 100 vibrant women put their hands up to contest. These women surely did make their presence felt during the election. Most did well, finishing in the top 10, and others being the decider. In a recent forum organized by the Registrar of Political Parties and UNDP, all female candidates who contested in the recent 2022 National General Elections were invited to share their experiences and identify certain practices and overall outcomes from the election. For 3-time contender Jean Eparo Pakop, who ran for the Northern Regional seat, she was passionate about service delivery for her Oro people and did all she could.
I've done what it takes as far as I'm concerned. I can speak. I'm a professional woman. I have my background in community development. I'm a truly Oro girl. So I've done my Melanesian thing, the Oro thing, everything, professional, everything. I'm prepared. I went in 2012 and they said, you come late. So 2017, I started in 2014 and I prepared. I got money, everything, we go here. I was only able to get 6,000 votes.
All these women contenders are passionate about improving the living standards of ordinary Papua New Guineans and providing constant basic services that, according to them, have been neglected for far too long in most electorates. Diane Unagi Koyam was a first-time contender who did extremely well in the 2022 election. She finished second, contesting for the largest electorate in the nation's capital, Mosby Northeast. This was her take on the 2022 National General Election.
I prepared for this election for 10 years. This is my first time, but I didn't go into 2022 making up my mind in 2020. I made up my mind in 2012 that I would go into this election, and I put everything into this, into preparation of myself, into financial capacity. My party leader passed away, but I put the money together to get into this election. And it's probably okay when you lose an election by not getting the numbers. It's worse when you know that you have the numbers and you are cheated in the counting room. This was when in my preparation, I knew I had to, you do the things you need to do. You go to house cry, you go to house cry. You come a leader, this is what you need to do. You need to carry heavy blow, because you want to be a leader in the Papua New Guinean context. This is what we must do as women. We cannot say we don't do it. We have to do it. If we want to get the seats, we got to do what we got to do. Do it the right way. We need the biometric system. And this is a call to the government. If you are serious about getting leaders, I am not talking about women leaders. I am talking about leaders. When I campaign, I don't say I am a woman leader. I say I am an alternative leader, because I want to be an alternative to the men. I don't want to be known as a women leader. I must be known as a leader for what it is. So if you are serious about getting good leadership into parliament to up the level of this country, we are regressing because of the leadership of this country. If we want good leaders in parliament, we need an equal playing field for both men and women. To play fair, play square, and the people will decide who goes into parliament according to our own merits.
Pointers of concern discussed by the women leaders during the forum include security issues, vote grabbing, election officials being compromised, and weapons being used during election, amongst other captivating findings by the women candidates themselves. Amidst all their personal experiences shared, all these leaders shared a similar sentiment. During their campaign period, they met new people and visited new places, something that was truly heartwarming. These courageous women will strive to see more women being elected into parliament. They stand united to see their quest being complete. So far, since Papua New Guinea's first election in 1977 to the recent 2022 national general election, there have been 9 women elected into parliament. They are Waliato Close, late Nahau Rooney, Dame Josephine Abijah, Dame Carol Kidu, Delilah Gore, Lojaya Koza, Julie Soso, Rufina Peter, and Cassie Sawang. The government's current proposal to create 5 reserved seats for women is a reappearance of the 2011 attempts, however, with a reduced number of seats of women candidates from 22 to 5, representing each region in Papua New Guinea.